Well, I was excited about this.
I'm excited. I just don't think there's any reason to bring headphones into the equation.
So you can hear all the nuances.
I don't care
There's
about the
so
nuances.
many nuances. Okay.
Well, don't worry. Now I'm going to get dragged to filth in all the comments, so...
I'm going to play it for you first, and then we're going to watch the music video.
Okay, so just song first and then video. Okay.
Hey, guys. Hello, everybody. I'm Will.
And I'm Kristin.
And this is So I'm listening to and then watching the new music video for Lady Gaga's new single. I don't know when I guess we'll talk after. I will say I liked it at first, period. I liked it, but it was definitely a grower for me. It was probably about the fifth time when I started. There's two parts in particular. One is in the song and one is only in the music video. And I want the music video edit to be released as audio.
Oh, sure.
But it kind of makes me go feral. If there is a witch gene, this is
it
activating it.
All right, let's get activated then. Oh, okay. We're just right in it.
Mm-hmm.
No buildup.
We're really in it now, Gaga.
She even says it.
Mm-hmm. It says cast the spell. Yeah. There's reactions of people who were clearly little monsters that are just frothing at the mouth. They're just like, ah!
I pulled up the lyrics. That's why I'm looking at my computer.
They're kind of nonsense, but that
It
makes
sense.
me like it.
Yeah.
Like
well,
it
the
makes
chorus
it
is nonsense.
Yeah. But it makes it malleable to me.
Yeah.
Like it can kind of, you can glean from it what you want.
It's like a little phantom call, yeah.
Phantom of the Night. I think it's intentional.
I like it.
Do you?
So it's not my favorite style of Lady Gaga, but like I feel good about it. I feel really good about it. I think like you said, I think it's gonna really grow on me too.
My first hearing, I thought it was all a little too one note.
Okay.
I thought there needed to be more peaks and valleys. Like I really wanted like the pre-chorus or the bridge for the beat to drop out.
Sure.
And then rebuild. Having said that, having listened to it so many times and having sort of like bathed in it a little bit, I do love that it is sort of at a fever pitch the entire way. It is sort of one of those, like, I mean, I already said feral.
It's like a spell. Yeah.
It's like speaking in tongues.
It is, yeah. And no, it's good. And I like the lyrics, like the actual like lyric parts, because the chorus is very the part of Lady Gaga that's not my favorite. Like, did you have to say your name?
That's my favorite. I love it. We're so back. Okay, but the thing about Lady Gaga, because there are people who are like I remember it was somebody who I respect their opinion, and I think this is a valid opinion. I just don't share it. But they were like, I just can't get into Lady Gaga. She's too corny. And I'm like, but
I would never say corny.
Well, and whatever that person was picking up on something that's real.
Sure.
And that's part of what I do love about her is that she just doesn't care.
Yeah.
That that absolute.
I do appreciate that.
Yeah. And it I think it's one of the reasons why, you know, the girls and the gays and like the theater kids really take to her is it's just that sort of that
it's like
freedom,
visceral, yeah.
that just like surrender to the restraint. And so I'm not sure how you're going to feel. I love the video, but again, it did grow on me a little bit because she's doing a lot of her like
again, not my
she's making lots
Lady
of
Gaga.
faces and she's doing lots of like
I'll go ahead and I'll out myself now, and you guys can like just drag me to filth in the comments. Joanne is my favorite Lady Gaga album.
You're more of a singer-songwriter type for your music.
Yeah.
And she's goes into hard like club almost even new metal sometimes.
And I would say it's not even that I can appreciate it. It is just not my preferred style of music to listen to. So it's like I don't generally gravitate to like art pop Lady Gaga.
Which
I like Born This Way, but like it's just that I would maybe ascribe corny to that.
So for me, this feels like a more mature Born This Way.
I was gonna say
this feels like
this is what you said that people are like she reheated her own nachos.
That's it. People are like, man, she really reheated her old nachos, and then someone else was like, yeah, but she did it in the oven. And they were like, and she had extra cheese, and she threw some pulled pork on there.
Well, I was like, she put new fresh chips on the bottom to keep it crispy. Like, no, it was like, you can definitely see her own influence in this song, but I don't think that's a detriment to it.
No.
I think it's I'm like you said, an evolution of it.
There's part of me where, and I'll be honest, I mean, the knee-jerk reaction, I kind of had the same. I'm like, oh, we're back to this. But then I was like, well, if we're going to be good, then fine, you know? And she is in a little bit of a place in her career where she's so established that there's no reality where she's not a celebrated icon.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so she can kind of do whatever she wants, but I do feel like she's not done. And I think that sort of doing a factory reset isn't a terrible idea.
Yeah.
I don't think that she needs to feel beholden to only doing this.
Sure.
But, you know, a witchy dark pop anthem was what we needed right now.
Yeah.
So
when does the album come out?
Like in 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
3 weeks.
All right, cool.
And Disease is on this one. Remember, because I don't think we released it on YouTube, but we reacted to Disease on the Patreon. And we liked it, but it was sort of like, okay.
Yeah.
It was like, I think I said it's like a Lady Gaga song that I like, and I listen to when I listen to that album, but then...
I'll be interested to hear the rest of it.
Very.
Yeah.
Although Die With A Smile is also on this album, and I'm curious if she's just tacking it on there because it was a big hit.
It is track 14.
Yeah.
Out of 14.
I'm curious if she just tacked it on because it was a hit, or if it is going to have some... Because and that's another thing that I love about Gaga is, like, albums are kind of passé at this minute. Like, people just release singles, and that's one of the other reasons why someone like Beyonce and Cowboy Carter was so big for me last year, is that was like, this is a fucking album.
Yeah.
And I'm excited. So let's take a look at the video.
I have seen also clips of this. There's like a lot of red.
Sure.
Like a red outfit. It's right there.
There's a black one and a... Okay.
Well, that's a whole Lady Gaga vibe.
The category is dance or die.
Let's get another season of American Horror Story with Lady Gaga.
Yeah,
I would do that.
Which is going to be on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. I like that it starts as if it's like either an old album or like from another room. I like whatever they've done to her voice, too.
Mm-hmm. It makes me miss So You Think You Can Dance.
Yeah. Oh, imagine. A Sonia Tye dance to this.
Also, I love the blonde hair and the blonde eyebrows.
She's just got such a striking face.
Mm-hmm.
The Phantom of the Opera nod is like actually for me what's holding it all together.
Because I posted on my story, I was like, the way I would steer this ship straight into the rocks.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Yep.
That was the part. That was the part.
That's it. I agree with you. They should release this audio. Yeah. That's great. That was, yeah. Already, I liked it better the second time too, and that specific moment is Yes.
It
Yeah.
shocked me.
Yeah.
I had my headphones on and I had taken a gummy.
Oh no.
And it was just hitting to
Yeah.
the point where I freaked out. Like I thought that I had done something and I was like, oh no, that's in the song.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
and
awesome.
it just, there flames on the side of my face. Like, it kind of reminds me of, like, we were just talking about it with Yellow Jackets, but I feel like there's such this weird underground female queer rage in the song.
Absolutely.
Like, I'm so glad, because I was afraid you were gonna be like, nah, it's too much, and it's a lot. It's a lot.
I mean, it is too much, but what is Lady Gaga
too much?
if not too much in the best way possible?
And a little pretense never hurt anybody.
Exactly. No, I loved it. I did like the video a lot. I think it actually, I must have been seeing either like only the clips in the red stuff or like that interspersed with something else, because this was actually like, I feel weird saying the word understated, but it was less than what I was expecting in a good way. I mean that in a good way.
Well, so
the white was inspired.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And that's the
Kind
thing,
of
is it's
druidic.
it feels refined.
Yeah.
From her Mother Monster days. Like, it feels like that, but it feels more mature, and it feels more elegant, because I really, like, you said druid, that 100%, because the only word I had was fantasy, but I'm like,
well, the white
takes some more, she has more of a sort of medieval fantasy, you know, Excalibur quality in some of it, and I like it's sort of like drag ballroom meets Squid Game meets like I because this part especially, the like passion fruit or whatever dragon fruit hat is very
it's a good hat.
But it's like that's very kind of 2010 Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
And I like that
But
we're
it
getting
does-
the faces and we're getting the jerky movements, and because again, Louis Vuittel, he was the one who was like, you know, we're back when Lady Gaga's lurching at us like an underpaid teenager in a haunted house. Like, but again, like I think that there's a maturity, and I think that there's definitely like an evolution, and that's what I mean. Where I'm like, okay, sure. I mean, go back to that well if you're going to be good at it and get something good from it.
Yeah.
Like, I was really blown away by the time, once I had time to actually sit with it for a minute.
I'll be interested to see what the album as a whole feels like, for sure. So we'll see. Yeah, thumbs up. I liked it a lot.
Okay. Bye.